Okay, welcome back to my vanity. Once again, my name is Full Color Nathaniel hyphen Nima Tilde Jr. Um, I am just here once again, Nathaniel. There have been some setbacks, some things that kind of made you not on track where you're supposed to be right now. However, now we're just gonna go back and focus on our vanity and be able to do things that you can feel good about. Not because the world does certain thing a certain kind of way doesn't mean you can't enjoy your vanity and have fun with it. Um, as far as everything goes, I'm no longer going to be yelling and screaming in people's ears, telling them things that some of them don't even want to hear. We are past that now. Um, so as far as me telling everybody, warning everybody, and specifically telling criminals that they're criminals, those times are over. By now, they should be able to either recognize the fact. If not, that's fine. So nothing has changed on that end. I still have love for my Heavenly Father. Whatever plan it is that He wants me to fulfill, that is still going to be in the mission. None of that has changed. Um, I just need to start working on preparing myself now, and that's the stage I'm in. As I prepare myself to disengage, um, I feel like the best thing to do right now is probably just to mess around my vanity, get to know a lot better, because I could benefit other people by improving on my vanity of music. I don't do music because it's going to give my Heavenly Father all the praise. I do it because I'm a human being and it's going to bring me a little bit of comfort, but I have to do it in a way to show respect to my Heavenly Father. Not going to be doing it like the world does. Today is just an introduction as to what we're going to be going. I know we have set standards, but other outsider have influences on how your creativities are. So let's create a new track here. Create a create a new track. So pretty much just kind of keep that in mind. No more telling you in this and that. We're just going to get straight down to it. Now I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed because it's going to be as far as music stuff goes. So it's going to be focused directly and cater specifically to music. And I can't emphasize this more enough that nothing has changed in my fulfillment of my Heavenly Father's will. What He has planned for me is too deep to explain, and I don't have to explain things to anybody. But at least I know what I'm supposed to warn people about. I did that. If I was asked, did you do it? I will gladly and proudly say yes, I did. So now I just need to focus on myself and get myself ready for what I'm supposed to be doing. So as far as everything goes, um, what I wanted us to set the stage for today is I think we should just do a blank. What I want to set the stage for today is what the plans is going forward. I intentionally plan to syntax the entire manual of this program. I syntax some pages because I want to be able to go through it as I go through. Um, as I go through them, we'll kind of see exactly what it is that we don't understand. Then we can follow up questions in probably online places, because I know sometimes when you try to reach directly to the company, they redirect you other places that will be best suited for those kind of things so they can handle other things. So I'm still going to be, what I plan to do is at least upload every week for now on music stuff. So it'll be going through the manual of Samplitude. And now, what I plan to also do, let me put a audio track in here. Let's do insert. Actually, I just put a separate track. Let's do MIDI. Okay. So let's say we're going to use this one for, let's say we're going to put in, let's just say we're going to do sax. Oh, I got to make sure that it's popping on the mixer. And let's record. This is the part I don't like. It in order to get a MIDI thing, you had to press record, and then now you have options to be able to go in and do what you need to do in there. So we're gonna take this off. So actually, where's my MIDI editor? Give me a second here. File manager. Oh, come on. What's this down here? Okay, what's going on here? X you out. I don't want you here. Okay. Okay. I just put something in there. Let's draw a. Let's see if that sound is coming through. Actually, let's go back. Oh, come on. Okay. Nope, it's not coming through. So we gotta see what's going on here. Oh, actually, I know why it's not coming through now. Let's go back. Let's go back. Sir, I did not sing. So let's try it now. There we go. So it's coming through. Okay. Okay. So this is just setting the game stage. I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm not here. You already know that. But however, I'm just going to take this time now to start digging into my software, getting to understand what the developer was trying to achieve when they were putting these ideas together. So at least my plan is from now on, once a week, I'm going to have to go through do something in this, like one or two item in the manual. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go about. So they actually have a really good, useful feature now in here. If you were to search, let's just say lasso, So it shows you the option, and if you click the lasso, it takes you directly where you can actually start to read and get an idea. So what I was having problem with was, let's see, route. I should go with recording. So, but it doesn't really give me the option I was looking for. It's recording exclusive. So not everything works as smooth okay, as possible. So a lot of things that I would need to start getting myself familiar with in order for me to be good at what I really want to do as far as music. Um, You only get better by putting in time. And as I mentioned, through my whole career, as far as music go, within a year time, I would say I do music within a whole year or week if you calculate the hours that I used to been putting in. So now I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to do at least one upload every week when it comes down to my music. And that upload will be focused on the manual until I can get a certain place in there. Then we'll start focusing on making going ahead and making new beats. Currently, I'm not in a situation for recording right now because, as I told you, I'm disengaging. So a lot of my stuff I have been put away for the disengagement. However, I was looking through my garage and I came across this 11 rack that I had since, I don't know, rack of ages ago. It's just been sitting in the garage along with the Digi O2 mixer, because it had the firmware that you can control the DAW. When I used to use Pro Tools, that you can control it with the faders and everything. It was all linked, but it had some problems, so I kind of had to get rid of that, and I put that away for some time. But yeah, I came across the 11 rack, and what I'm deciding to do now is probably use it for now as an interface, because like trying to just do music without a really good interface is really not, just coming directly at the computer doesn't really help out a lot. But my settings, I don't have my ARC system set up. I don't have anything set up. I don't even have a microphone right now because I put that away. The only microphone is a USB one I use for recording my audio right now that I'm doing. Maybe I might just buy me just like a secondary microphone if I want to record a vocal, just to kind of practice on mixing, because you gotta practice mixing vocals because that's the key in music. I mean, you can mix all the tracks, but getting the vocal to really sit matters. So I'll have to get a mic to be able to record custom. This 11 rack does have a unique thing to it too as well. So yeah. So once a week, my plan is to start doing this, not this week because I will be busy all the way throughout, but starting this week, I'm going to start putting out at least one section of the Samplitude program. And so I'm trying to do three things a week. One section of the Samplitude program, and I just find out that there's something there's something I was looking for here. Or maybe maybe it has to be an audio track. I probably should open an audio track here while we're talking as well. Because another thing I want to be able to do is one, not just be able to get to these manual, but to be able to, and all this is just to teach myself, of course. How am I going to teach people who already know what they're doing? And especially if I'm learning from them a lot of things. But one thing I don't like is all the tips and tricks, and it doesn't really solve my problem, because my problem here is I feel like maybe you think that I lack is proper hearing. To really hear and really know and understand. I think the key thing I really want to research in the next 2 months is really do a deep dive research on compressing. I feel like maybe that's might really help me a lot because when it comes down to EQs and delays and reverbs and all those things, those are really not too complicated for anyone. To be very honest, you can come in and really learn how to do those things without much tutorial based on everything. Excuse me. However, though, I will say this: compressing it really takes a really good hearing. Okay, so just to cut myself off for a second, yeah, so it has to be audio data. So another thing I'm going to be doing is that my softwares come with Steinberg spectral layers, so that when they, I used to like my thing being authentic with everything in it, so that you know that it's authentic. However, when I'm done recording like this and you hear, I will leave this one in there just well, maybe I don't know. But at this point of stage, if I'm talking to you, if it's not there, I'll just knock on my desk. Okay, I knocked on my desk. And sometimes when I clicking on my keyboard, clicking on the mouse and stuff like that, and stuff happens. So I'm also going to be going to some of this manual to kind of help me understand I need you to come up more. Oh, because I have a lot of stuff up here. That's why. So we can kind of get rid of you for now. And then we can move you up a little bit more. So I don't know anything about this software, to be very honest, but from what I've seen on YouTube, it's going to be a phenomenal addition to my workflow. It's going to be amazing. I just got to learn it, understand it, and kind of go from there. So I'll be doing some tutorial on this. And then as well, every week I want to be able to make one beat live. And when I'm doing my beats, I'm going to be using strictly just AI plugins. Not that I can make beats of my own with my own and doing my own thing. However, specifically due to this situation, I'm going to be making my beats specifically using. Actually, just go to track here and shoot. I can get rid of this guy for now. I'll be using Unity MIDI Wizard a lot. I'll show you the plus and minus of what I feel like this plugin does. There's sometimes I feel like the melodies that I come up with just doesn't really fit my vibe. But one thing I tend to do is that I tend to find something within a certain aspect. Like just say, let's do melody right now, and let's click generate. Okay, so we don't know what sound is this. So let's load this down first of all. Let's load this down and let's see what it is. I guess. So for example, if I have something like this and I don't really like, you got to keep going to it because sometimes it will not really fit your chord and you had to click to it like 10 different times to find something. And most time you may not find something, but if you find something that work with your mood and because I like a lot of soulful energy kind of a things. So, but sometimes I'll go to trap and I'll try to get a melody and see what kind of melody will give me. And sometimes it may not really be what I want, but it'll be a specific section that I like. Let's go to keys, rare water. So that just say that it was just this. That just say it was just this session that I like here. I will still just export it here. I can delete this one here. Delete, and then I can drag this one over. I can take this one over. Let's turn this up so we can hear that. So, for example, then I can go in there and pick the exact one that I want to keep and delete the rest, and then kind of make my own little melody with that. So I'll be using a lot of MIDI AI for beat making specifically until I fully disengage and get to where I need to be. Then by Yah's grace, I'll be able to have a team that we can all work together to accomplish some things. So yeah, I'll be doing that too. So at least once a week, we'll do a whole beat. It'll probably be about 2 to 3 hours long. We'll do a whole beat, and then we're gonna mix the entire beat. We're gonna convert it into audio. Then we're gonna excuse me. We're gonna try to mix the whole beat. So what I will also try to do is, when I get far enough in the manual of this, I will, at a certain point, we'll start, as I'm done with the manual, we'll put a audio clip into the DAW, and we will try to go through various plugins. For example, one of the major plugins that I really love, that I use on every track, and I wish that it wasn't so taxing on my computer, is this plugin right here. I love it. I wish it had one other aspect to it, built in one, but the developers of this feel like those who they cater to more, that they're professionals, have more weight and say in how their plugin should really be shaped. And I feel like also they feel like this is what they feel it should be. They shouldn't add anything further. But I really would like for it to have a sidechain without any feedback routing problem with it, so that, like, for example, if this is my kick and I come in here and I kind of want this specific aspect of my kick to be sidechained by the 808, so that I don't have to be going, deleting, like trying to lower that area on that kick, so that only when the 808 hits, then that specific frequency drop down by that much. But when the 808 comes out, you get the full spectrum of the kick, so that you can be able to do its thing. So, but it don't have that. But I know as well that the system itself, the software itself, has its own sidechain function, and we yet to get to that. So there's gonna be a lot. If any distraction come along, I'm not gonna really give it any weight or anything. I'm just gonna try to focus on this, because I need to prepare for those individuals that may be benefiting as I prepare for this engagement. So those will be the things. And then also the thing I'm going to do next week, not next week, well, maybe next week, I'm just going to make a short video going through two different things. One, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here, delete, and then, yeah. Okay, and then let's go. That too. Okay, and then let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. Once it load. Okay, so these two plugins, okay, so it doesn't want to do its thing, and I'm in. So these two plugins, I'm gonna kind of go through what I like about each, because this is what I use. This is for me right now. This is what I go to when I get my chorus all situated. This is what I go to. I even have some specific stuff saved. I don't, and it has a lot of sounds. And it got some good features. But what I've been having problem with this specific one is loading my specific loading my specific samples. I can't seem to be able to get my samples in here. Maybe it's just the way, maybe it doesn't do wave. It has to be saved a specific kind of way. I just haven't had the time to go through and understand why it hasn't been loading. But yeah, so but their own samples that they have in here. I still like them. I love them. I use them as a go-to for me. But however, there's two things between these two that I'm gonna make video, or what I like about this one more and what I like about this one. So that will be the first video I make, and then after that I'll start going back to the manual. So I do a video on the manual, do a video on the spectral layer, trying to understand how it works, and also make one beat a week. So that's my 3 goals. And those things from expected to be on days like, for example, it's never going to be on a Sabbath day. So just forget about that. You'll never see me uploading or making music on Sabbath. That would be dedicated just for my father. So it could be anywhere from Sunday